good people? Setting up the live. We about to go live. Y'all know how it is. Monday Night Raw.
Come on, everybody. Let's do the conga. All right. It's a blessed day to be here. We got Hawks. We got Monday Night Football.
Unfortunately, the World
Jeez.
Series was rained out. Not that I care, but
Shit.
hey man, none of
I'm
the Phillies
actually kind of
fans
happy if I do want to be able to watch it. Can't watch 3 different sports at the same time. I mean, I could, but
We are now live. Y'all know what it is. Monday Night Raw. We're going to give y'all a chance to file on in. I got my water. I got my beer. We sitting here just watching the Hawks play the Toronto Raptors. That was a travel. I got a beer and a water. I normally, they can't miss from 3. We are currently watching the Hawks play the Raptors. And the Raptors right now just cannot miss a shot at all.
But our boys hanging in there.
That's
the thing is, eventually. Oh my God, Trey. I don't necessarily hate the acquisition of Big Holiday.
No, when he's on, he can hit. It's just when he's off, he's streaky.
He's like a better version of Tony Snell.
John is playing so bad right now. John Collins having a rough game. But y'all know how it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to let y'all file in. I got to turn this music off. I can't let it play too much, or they'll copyright infringe us or something like that. Music producers. Mark the Mogul. Music producers. We need an intro song or a theme song for the podcast. If you guys are interested, we need an intro and outro theme song because we do like using music, the latest music in the Splashcast 12, 24, 36 pack. But unless we get it cleared on YouTube, they give us a copyright infringement. So
they be hating. They hating is what he really saying right here.
Yeah, we can use that on we can use part of it on Spotify because it's on Spotify, but we can't use it on YouTube. So we need you guys to go ahead, and if you know any music producers looking for it, please let me know. We definitely want to come up with our own sound. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know how it is when it comes to the
excuse me.
Y'all know how it is when it comes to the pregame. We normally cover topics that either make us laugh or baseball or both. That's not Braves. That's not the Braves. So we were going to talk about the World Series, and we still are. But I actually did want to watch it today because the Phillies, I have a lot of friends that are Phillies fans, and they are literally doing what we did last year.
That's the reason you can't hate it.
So
even though I don't like it,
you can't hate it. It's not us, but I mean, you can't hate on the Phillies, man. They got hot, and right now, Bryce Harper is playing like a man possessed. But in some baseball news, I got the chat off. Why I got the chat off? When it comes to baseball news, there was something that to be proud of. What's his name? I just had it. Perfect game. Perfect Pat. Pat is one of the highest rated umpires in the league. Pat Hoberg or Hoberg, Hoberg. That's his name. He had what you call an umpire's perfect game. He did not miss one ball or one strike or one foul or one hit by pitch or anything behind the plate. Every call was correct. They went back and reviewed it. And he actually, and here's so his overall accuracy was 100%. 129 out of 129 called correctly. 129
you don't
out
even
of
need to do your job that good in the first place. Now they might expect you to do this again.
but look at what they expected him. The accuracy, the expected accuracy was 43%. And he was 100%. That means I need a raise.
PEDs. You got to be on PEDs. Drug test.
What, PEDs for the eyes?
Yeah. He probably on Adderall or something.
Oh
His
my
focus.
God.
He on that limitless.
Yo, they can't miss. They can't miss from three.
They're not missing.
The Raptors,
He on that.
Scotty Barnes used to not be able to shoot outside the dotted line, and now he has hit like 7 straight 3-pointers.
First of all, he hit 3 in a row on us, and I was like, hey, DeAndre, you got to step out there, big dog.
Come on, Capella. Thank you.
Man.
Anyway, I promise y'all know how it is when we watch the Hawks, but I promise we're gonna pay attention. But back to Mr. Hoberg. Houston ended up tying the series at 5-2. But for the first time, nobody really complained. Well, couldn't complain about balls and strikes. 0 total runs of impact. Total run impact. He did not cause any extra runs by missed calls. He didn't have anything wrong. So shout out to Mr. Hoberg, man. He played called a hell of a game, and I promise you, he will probably be back there almost every World Series. Every World Series. And we don't expect you to be perfect every time, but
you showing everybody else up too.
All
you
of
set the bar way too high.
So
next guy, what about? It's terrible.
So Norwood on this list you have who hates their team the most and who do they hate on the team the most?
Yes.
What were you talking about here?
Our candidates here are number 1, LeBron James and the Lakers. Number 2, Kevin Durant and the Nets. Number 3, Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay. Number 4, Tom Brady and the Buccaneers.
Who hates their room the most? Who hates their team the most?
I want to know who hates their team the most and the player they play with they hate the most.
Number 1 was Tom Brady?
No, LeBron and the Lakers. KD and the Nets.
No, I take LeBron out of that because he put that team together. You can only hate yourself. LeBron's out of there.
So you think that he put the team together and he hates his team the most?
No, I said he's out of there. I eliminated him.
Oh, okay.
I eliminated him. Who is the second person?
Kevin Durant.
Again, you went to Brooklyn and went there with Kyrie. According to you, Norwood, you said you are to blame for that. You are the team. You are the orchestrator of that team. I'll come back to that.
Yeah, 100%.
Who's number 3? I'll come back to that.
Aaron Rodgers. He did it too.
Nope. You greedy. You took all that money and throw Rogan and dressing like Nicolas Cage every year. Nah, brother. You and Pat McAfee can go there and you can sit and do all you want to. That's your fault. It is what it is.
And then finally Tom. So it's got to be Tom. If everybody else,
no. I'm gonna take Kevin Durant. Here's why. Tom Brady, you chose. This is you play. You chose. This is circumstance. You decided to come back to a team that wasn't that great. They were good, but they were not picked to win the Super Bowl. And then after we found out that you were given the ultimatum, you decided to stay. Nah, brother. That's you. I'm going to say Kevin Durant because you know Kyrie is your homie, but Kyrie you ain't know he was going to do this to you. You ain't know.
You did.
No, you didn't.
You watched him run James Harden out of there.
No. I'm talking about he hates his team the most because you didn't know Kyrie was going to do that before you signed. You didn't know that was going to happen. You didn't know he was going to do all of this. Y'all best friends. You didn't think he was going to do you like that. You didn't think he didn't think he was going to do Kyrie was going to do him like that. Just disappear for the whole season? No way he thought about that.
You don't know your friends. There's no way you know your friends.
I don't think any of Kyrie's friends know his friend, know him. None of them. Kyrie is new. Kyrie, you ever seen somebody that become like a monk and they come back and you be like, oh my God. And come back, you like, oh my God, what happened to you? I turned over a new leaf. He like one of them people. He turned over a new leaf. He had a rebirth, and he came out as he I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is right now. I'm trying to figure it all out. He was what was his moniker? Uncle Drew. He was Uncle Drew and Kevin Durant, and now he done went into the temple. And I don't know what temple it is, but he done went into the temple and came back out. And now then he was saging the court. Hey.
Yo. So I spent a little bit of time on Twitter this weekend, just a little bit, while I was recovering. Why do they call him QAnon Monte Ellis now?
QAnon Monte Ellis? Monte Ellis is QAnon? I don't understand the correlation between Monte Ellis.
No. They're saying that he's Monte Ellis, but he subscribes to QAnon. That's who he is. That's his new alias. And it goes all over Twitter.
Yeah, it's not that funny to me. But I don't know. So, of course, you know what, Kyrie. We go back to the topic. KD hates Kyrie the most. No, he doesn't. KD hates his team the most, and he hates Ben Simmons. Because Ben Simmons still won't shoot. And then he hates himself for getting conned. You got conned, KD.
Conned by who? Himself? Reality? Existence?
By Kyrie. Now, I don't know what they did with Ben Simmons. Well, I mean, where else were you going to trade James Harden? That was probably the best you could get back. Because James could just sit up.
That's exactly where James asked to go. What are you talking about?
And that's what I'm saying. You have to trade him there because otherwise he's just gonna say I'm not gonna play, and the other team won't trade him, won't play him.
I don't know if I believe that.
Well, it's okay. That's tight. KD hates the Brooklyn Nets the most. KD hates the Brooklyn Nets the most. That is my answer. What's up, Kev? Who do you pick?
I think Tom Brady hates his team. I think Tom Brady hates his team the most.
His whole team's hurt, and I don't have no sympathy
because
you came back that way.
Guys who he's playing with.
Hey, hate yourself, brother. You chose to come back. I ain't got no sympathy.
All of these guys, they're prisoners of their own doing. Aaron Rodgers knew if I take all of the money, then sure we can't pay anybody.
You couldn't have thought that Julio Jones was going to give you anything. He has given absolutely nothing over the last 3 years.
Hey, man, Braves got it right on Matt Ryan.
Then you had Godwin. Who tore his ACL.
You got Mike Evans, Christian Braid.
Christian Braid was hurt when you came back. They lost Ronald Jones, so it's only Leonard Fournette. I mean,
Fat Lenny.
They lost Ndamukong Suh. I mean,
did they lose him?
Yeah, they didn't re-sign him. I mean, that's a loss to me.
I was about to say, isn't he available?
You're a free agent. You don't have. Didn't they lose? They didn't get Gronk. Gronk still ain't back, although we think he'll be back in November. Like this. You chose to come back to this team. You chose.
Why we ain't call Sue, man? We could. Hey, bro, we 4-4 here.
we better than
better than being a Buccaneer today.
Oh man. Well, I guess that's really.
I'm not against that.
No, we ain't gonna pick up. I don't know what we're doing. I think we need edge rushing more than interior.
And man, I'm really looking for football players we can add to this team.
We don't got no cap space till next year. None.
No, I'm talking about free agents.
Cap space. You still gotta sign them.
Hey man, we looking at minimums. You halfway through the season now, big dog. You want to play or you want to be at home?
Be at home if you want to pay me the minimum. The minimum is what? $1 million? I stay at home. I'm a millionaire already.
You could play for the best team in the NFC South.
And Ndamukong Suh is only coming back to win a Super Bowl. Now, I am a homer 100%.
Are you telling me that you don't believe that we can win a Super Bowl this year?
No, I am telling you that.
Do we need to play Journey Don't Stop Believing?
You can play all you want to. I am telling you, I don't see us winning the Super Bowl because we can't throw the ball down the field. So if we could throw the ball down the field, we win the Super Bowl. We'd be really, really good. But we can't throw the ball down the field, so there's no way we go win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that boy took that. That boy, that wasn't even quick scope right there. It's like, nah, boy, get on out there. Right out front so I can shoot at you.
Hey, man, I never lie to you. I make you laugh, but I ain't going to lie to you. Come on, man.
Oh,
they
my
ain't
God.
great.
Marcus Mariota, he says you can't get it done, my friend.
But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of the pregame. You know how it is when we get to the Around the League edition of Monday Night Raw, episode 76, HBCU news around the culture, basketball, NBA, and NCAA when necessary. And then we round it out with football. No splashes of the week this week. So we'll spend a lot of time on football, including a preview of number 1 versus number 2 this coming Saturday. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back. Remember, Splashcast 36 pack comes out Wednesday.
Tomorrow.
Wednesday. ATL edition. ATL edition will be out tomorrow. We'll be right back. Y'all go get y'all a cold beverage. Wind on down, whatever your vice is. Oh, man, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, guys. Wind on down, whatever the vice is, and you guys have a good time. We'll be right back. We're going to turn up and kind of laugh at a lot of people in the NFL. And HBCU, I got to set the record straight about Southern versus Jackson State. So y'all stay tuned.